Chapter 7 of Galaxy Zack. Hello, Nebula. Chapter 7. Yippee wow wow. Hi, Zack. Daddy raised his hand and moved it in a circle, just like his dad has done at the spaceport. Other students just stared. Okay, class, let's begin with today's history lesson, Mrs. Rudolph said. She sat and then began typing. Zack stared at a small screen in the front of him. How do I get this thing to work? He wondered. The Nebula boy standing next to Zack leaned over. Just tap the center of the screen, the boy whispered. Thanks, Zack whispered back. He tapped the screen and the lesson appeared. Zack enjoyed learning about the history of Nebula. After the history, they studied math and science. Then the bell rang for lunch, and everyone dashed from the classroom. The students boarded a space bus to take them from the classroom to the cafeteria. Zack stepped onto the bus. He saw kids talking and laughing. Zack felt like he was all alone. No. What am I doing here? He thought. I want to go home. Hey, Zack, there is a seat over here, someone called out. Zack looked toward the bus. He saw the Nebula boy who sat next to him in class. Zack hurried down the aisle and sat next to the boy. I am Drake Taylor, the boy said, raising his hand and moving it into a circle. Nice to meet you, Zack said, doing the same hand movement. The bus zoomed off and stopped outside the classroom building. How long has your family been living on Nebula, Zack? Asked Drake. Zack looked down at his galactic standard watch. About 18 hours, Zack replied, smiling. How do you like it so far? Drake asked. Parts of it are cool, said Zack. The last thing I wanted to do was tell Drake how much he missed home. The space bus slowed to a stop. The door slid open and everyone ran into the cafeteria. Zack took a seat next to Drake and looked around. Hey, where's the lunch line? Zack asked. Where's all the food? You'll see, Drake replied. Just then a line of robots came marching through the door. They were tall, skinny, and metal. Each of them pushed a cart filled with food. A robot walked over to Zack and Drake. Zack read the choices. I'll have super mac and cheese, he said. The robot picked up a steaming plate of food. It set the plate down right in front of Zack. And I will have jam and jelly sandwich, please, Drake said. After Drake got his food, the boys began to eat. So, Zack, what did you do for fun on Earth? I really like going bike riding with my friend Bert, Zack replied. I like to ride my bike, Drake said. Maybe we could ride our bikes together. Yeah, okay, Zack said. How about we ride together today after school? Drake said. All right. When lunch was over, the space bus arrived to take everyone back to the class. Zack and Drake took their seats. Yippee wow wow, Drake said. My favorite class is next. Zack stared at his new friend. I have 2 questions, Drake, said Zack. What's your favorite class and what does yippee wah wah mean? Drake laughed. Zach started laughing too. Planology is my favorite class, Drake replied, and yippee wah wah is what the kids say when they are happy. I love studying planets and stars too, said Zach. He was happy that he met Drake. It looks like I made a new friend, he thought. Chapter 8. Zoom zoom! The rest of Zach's school day flew right by. He liked planology. He learned about planets and stars he had never even heard on Earth. When school was over, Zach's mom arrived to pick him up. Zach walked over the car with Drake. Charlotte and Catchy was already outside. Mom, this is my new friend Drake, Zach said. Hello, Drake, Mom said. Very nice to meet you. And these are my sisters, Charlotte and Catchy. Zach said. Hello, Drake said. Hi, Drake. Nice to meet you, the twins said. Do they talk like that all the time? Drake whispered. All the time. Zach whispered back. Zach got into the car. Drake's coming over later to go bike riding, he said. That sounds like fun. Mom said, we'll see you later, Drake. Zoom. Zoom. We're home, Mom announced as the car pulled into the garage. Zach was so excited about going bike riding. He jumped out of his car and pulled his bike from the corner of the garage. As he got into his bike, Zach saw something speeding toward the house. That looks like Drake, but what's he riding? Zach wondered aloud. Drake rode up to Zach. He was riding a bike. But Zach had never seen a bike like this one. Zach's bike, Drake's bike, flew just above the ground and it went faster than any bike Zach has ever ridden. Wow! Zach cried. What kind of bike is that? Drake looked puzzled. It's just a regular Nebula bike, he said. Wow, you have a really old bike, Zach. No, it's not old, Zach said. It's for my birthday last year. Drake just shrugged. Come on, time to ride. Drake speed off on a bike. Zach pedaled hard. He tried to keep up, but his bike was not fast enough. Drake saw how far behind Zach was and hurried back. Would you like to try my bike? Drake asked. Sure, Zach said. Zach climbed onto Drake's bike. It felt just like a regular bike. Just hold on tight and press that button on the handlebars, explained Drake. I'll ride your bike. Zach pressed the button. He speeded along just above the ground. This is so cool, Zach shouted. I have to get one of these. Zach looked back and saw Drake. He was pedaling Zach's bike and smiling. Drake was far away, so Zach turned around and rode the bike to his friend. As they rode back to the house, Zach daydreamed about the zooming around his old Legoland bike. Chapter 9. Surprise! Dad arrived home and Zach pulled up in front of the house. Dad reached into the back of the car and took out a big box with bright green bow. I have a surprise for you, buddy, said Zach. Hi, Dad, this is my friend Drake. Hello, Drake. I think you'll like this too, Dad said. Maybe Dad got me a Nebulon bike, thought Zach. But then Zach heard barking from inside the box. He quickly pulled the lid off. Out jumped Zach's dog, Luna. Luna! Zach shouted. I didn't think I'd see you so soon. Dad smiled. I knew how much you missed her, so I put Luna on the next customer to Nebulon. Thanks, Dad, said Zach. Luna jumped on Zach and licked his face. Then she jumped on Drake. She almost knocked him over. What is that? Drake cried, backing away. Don't be scared, Zach said. It's just my dog Luna. She's very friendly. Do you have a dog? I've never seen a real dog before, Drake explained. Don't they have any dogs on Nebulon? Asked Zach. No, said Drake. I think he saw a picture of one in a book. But here's something else they don't have on Nebulon, Zach said. He reached into a big box and pulled out 2 candy bars. Chocolate, nutty, crunchy, gooey bars. Zach said, my favorites. A hand on a candy 2 bar and one to Drake. The boys started munching on the treat. Yumzers, Drake said. Drake cried. Zach laughed. That's what we say on Nebulon when something tastes really, really good, explained Drake. Yumzers, Zach repeated. At that moment, Mom, Charlotte, and Kathy joined the others outside. It's official. Mom announced, I've decided to open a Bogoin. I'm going to sell Earth clothing to the women of the Nebulon. Great idea, honey, Dad said. Yay! Charlotte and Kathy both cheered. Then Zach's hydrophone began to buzz. He pulled it from his pocket. Hi, Bert, Zach said when the video chat connected. Bert's face popped up on a small screen. Thanks for watching Luna. She just got here. Cool, Bert said. I want to make sure she got there okay. How's life back on Earth? Zach asked. Pretty good, Bert replied, but the Explorers Club went on a field trip to New Calypso. It was fun. That's so cool. I hope my new school on Explorer has an Explorers Club too. Zach said. Do you like living on Nebulon? Bert said. Zach looked at his family, then he looked at Drake and smiled. I miss Earth, he said to Bert, but I think I'm going to like living on Nebulon. Chapters 7 to 9, the end. Bye-bye! Why can't I push the button? I can't push the button!